A handful, maybe not even a complete handful, that actually started at Piedmont. Who here trained at Piedmont? Yeah. Carlos Rosario made it, Veronica made it, Vince was there, where's Professor Charles? Now the Heights location is like a half a mile, I don't know, 2 mile or two from there, but it was a very different neighborhood then. Called Acres Homes. There was a rapist. The bar next door, someone was shot and killed, and the bar closed within a month of us being there. Homeless people would end up in the gym. We had a hidden key, and they figured it out. You get electrocuted in the bathroom sometimes. When it rained inside. If it was 80 degrees outside, it was 100 inside. If it was 20, it was 15. There was one lady that survived. Well, Brian came at the end, but we really had like 1 or 2 ladies the whole time there, and no kids. It was a really, really tough gym because it was designed not as a business. I opened it with Tim Crater and Yves Edwards to train for fights. We all had careers, so it was just a training. We didn't really care about adding students, but people were attracted to the gym, and this guy came there. So I've known James, aka Zip. If you don't know, his name is James. For a really long time, and I've seen him go through a lot of changes in his life, changes physically. I've seen lean, shredded Zip. I've seen heavier Zip. But I think now is the best Zip that I've ever seen, you know? And he's worked really hard in his jiu-jitsu journey and in life. He's a strong man of faith. We have like online texts with theological questions. They're really hard ones to deal with sometimes. Going back and forth, you know. He was a Marine. And man, today's your day, bro. Come on up.
Like Jeff was saying, there was only a couple of us left from the Piedmont days, and it was like, I know when James got out of the Marines, he found Revolution. Same with me. I came back from deployment. I thought it was hard, and walked into Revolution. I think Jeff was a brown belt at the time, and I had never been molested by another man like that over in my life, and came home just putting a pretzel, and I was like, man, I have to learn that. And I think only a few months later, James came behind me. And so there was a crew of white belts. And like James and I kind of had the Marine thing. So the hidden key was right. So we'd come to class, you know, there was only classes at evening time. But then there would be a core group of us white belts who'd come on like a Saturday and just beat the shit out of each other. Okay. And then play heavy metal music and just beat each other up. And none of them are left. And it's been awesome. James and I, he was a coach for me over at CrossFit. We've spent a lot of time on the mats together, off the mats together, training together, and I couldn't be more proud of him. To finally see him get this black belt is awesome, man. I'm congratulating him.
So, just like Ryan won several tournaments. I think Houston Open twice, or tournament we did with the Renzo Gracie and Sean Flannery people, we won that one. But man, as a lower belt, he was scary. Because he was like, he was really light, but very strong. And I'll never forget, as a white belt, it seemed like he just walked out there, standing cross-choked a kid and put him to sleep like in 3 seconds. Like, the mom freaked out, screaming. I go, he's gonna be okay. She's like, shut up!
Thank you.
It's like, you're not made for this thing. But he was a little warlord, you know, and still is, like very technical, tough, and dangerous, you know, and did fantastic today, fought all his rounds hard as he could, ran really well, and just, like I already said a lot, you know, so let's hear what